turn the lamps on. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello, it's Mary from Wow Crochet Designs. Give me 1 second. Oh, my duffer. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Here we go. Oh, right in the eyes. Oh, it doesn't matter. You've got 2. How many eyes do you need? Hello. Oh. Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary. Hello Sharon, welcome. Oh, did you like that? Last minute, look, I'm all wet and I just had a shower and rushed around. Hi Karen, hi Kerry. Now I am rushed a little today because I am expecting a guest. My sister, not my sister, let's try my daughter Frances is on her way. Hello Katie, hello Jody, hello everyone, welcome. So I'm a little rushed today, trying to get super organized for other things. Now, let's raise that up a little bit because I feel like that's better. I'm not really dressed for the occasion. Hi Teresa, big sister is in the house. Hello everyone, my special niece Frances. She will be on her way here soon. We are having a mama-daughter day only because she's this close to moving into the place she's moving into, and we need to go out and buy a few things and get her all sorted out. That's very exciting. I have lots to discuss today, guys. Okay, we've got hello Katie, a little bit better Katie, I'll talk to you about it in a minute. Hello Katie Hahn, hello Gracie, hello everyone else who's there. The tooth, well, that's going on Monday. It's gone. I've had enough of it. It's finished. I'm over it. It's out on Monday and hopefully I'll be back to normal. Oh, I don't know what normal is anymore. Have fun, enjoy your, I know she won't be here for until probably about 11:30 or 12. I may get the odd message up on the screen saying I'm on my way, Mum. But there you go. I have a 4-month-old grandson in my lap to share the live with. I'm in heaven. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely to be able to share. You do realize though, this is an adults only channel. Just a heads up there. Well, you're there, I suppose, so it's safe. I just had to pop that in there. So, guys, I have so much to discuss, so much. Now, one of them is, of course, our lovely Tandy jumper, which I should have uploaded on Friday, but didn't. Now, there is 2 reasons why. Now, by having a problem and me messaging Tom from Tandy, I realised I missed an event this weekend. I haven't missed it yet, so I booked it this morning, the very last minute, to go tomorrow around midday. Now, let me talk to you just quickly about the event. Okay, so if you are from Melbourne, anywhere around Melbourne, Victoria, anywhere around Victoria, and you can get in, head over to the Coburg Town Hall. And it's only because the cup of Uzo has in it. Oh, I wish I could do that with all this medication. I can't do that, Kiki, but heads up, I wish. Actually, what have I got today? Oh, I'm boring. I'm boring today. Yeah, let's just pretend this is not water. Cheers, everyone. Let's pretend that's not water. Good morning, the lovely Franca. Good morning, good morning. Okay, Kiki and Franca, the cheekies are in the house. Do I have to put you in the corner first before you start? I'm sorry, I'm naughty today. Shall I stay in the corner for the rest of the day? Plant mix, a lovely plant mix. Now, guys, let's talk just quickly. Hello, Marty. Hello. It had better be water for your sake. I have to drink water, sadly. Let's talk quickly about this. On Saturday, today, and Sunday, yes, you did make it. And get this plant mix if you are in Melbourne, Victoria. Head over to Coburg Town Hall because they have the Yarn and Craft Market of 2021. Now, oddly enough, I thought I had that in my calendar to remind me about a month ago so that I can plug it on the channel. So, I know, very naughty corner for me, I know, right? Plug it on the channel so that we can all accidentally meet up. Accidentally. Okay, so that didn't happen. However, if you book online, there's a try booking. You go to their Facebook page. Their Facebook page is called Yarn and Craft Market 2021. You can still get tickets. I got 1 ticket because I'm, going to be on my own tomorrow at midday. I got 1 ticket for tomorrow at 12 p.m. There are plenty of tickets available. Now, these tickets are free. You do have to like pop a gold coin donation when you get to the door. I mean, $1, $2, whatever you've got. To all your fans, says Frank. You're funny. To all your fans, I know, right? Hi, buddy. So if you want to, go to their Facebook page. It's called Yarn and Craft Market 2021. They are here in Melbourne, Victoria for this market. It's over at the town hall. I have to read this because stupidly, I didn't remember that I had this going. And if it wasn't for messaging Tom yesterday afternoon, it's ironic really, because when I messaged Tom, he says, oh, okay, in reference to the yarn that you're after, I can, give it to you this weekend. And I thought, why? What's happening this weekend? What? I can't believe I forgot. And it's possible with all the medication and everything. I'm just going to blame the meds. I'll just blame the meds. Okay, so it's possible I just overlooked it. What is the website? You go to Facebook. It's on Facebook. Franca, you can't come. You're from England. You won't make it by tomorrow. You might. Depends. It's possible you could make it by tomorrow. Hey, stranger things will happen. No, you can't. It will be today and tomorrow. Had I remembered this last week, I could have plugged it then, but I didn't. And tomorrow I booked a ticket, which I did online. You can do it via Try Booking, and get the ticket. And when you get to the door, you just give like a gold coin donation. It's like $1 or $2. You get in there and you've got all your crafters and all your people out there, your yarn dyers, your hand dyers, whatever they are, yarn dyers. You have Tom will be there from Tandy. So there are quite a few people there. Good idea, blame the meds here. I'll blame anything once. I can join on Facebook. You can join. Yes, you can. And YouTube, no, it's not on YouTube. Unfortunately, not with a 2-week quarantine. Oh, I know. Sorry, Kiki. Hi, Jocelyn. I hope you're well. Yeah, I know. Oh, gosh, these things happen. I know. We're like this every 5 minutes. Please don't let there be a quarantine. Please, please, please. And we're like this every day. But there you go. Look, if you're interested in that market, I will be there at midday, but just there as an observer because I would have booked a stall if I remembered that it was on. But I didn't, so this time next year. They only happen once a year, guys, so you get the deals. That is the year, not the year, that's the place that I bought. I don't know if you remember this video. I bought the little sheep soap. I couldn't stop laughing. You can blame, what's that? You can blame the water too. Yeah, I'll blame the water, Jody. That's it. Strong meds will make your brains all scrabble. Oh, yeah, well, that didn't do too much for me this week. Not me. No international visitors. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, right, okay. You're not in. That's a good thing, Kiki. I'm so sorry. I know it was rough in the hospital 4 days. Look. If you're in Melbourne, Victoria, get out to there. It happens once a year. I did buy that sheep. It was about 4 or 5 years ago. I bought it whilst I was there by myself. I went and I was blown away by it and said, that's it. I am going to do a store here in 2020. I never did it because it wasn't on. Then I thought, you know what? I'll do it in 2001. And I never did it because I forgot. Hello. But you know what? It's, part of it all. And hit and miss. You have good ones, have your bad ones. And this was a bad week for a bad week. Let's talk a bad 4 weeks. I don't even know how I coped. But anyway, Monday, it's all happening. That tooth is going, and I don't even want to discuss it anymore. I sit in a corner and suck my thumb and rock from side to side and get so sad about the whole thing. I just wanted to put that out there, guys. Now, let's get back to the reason why I messaged the lovely Tom from Tandy. Wonderful Tom. Wonderful, lovely, marvelous, all those lovely words. Tom from Tandy was because our sweater that I was making, the jumper, 700 grams is not enough. I'm really sorry, guys. I thought it would be, I find this particular yarn that I purchased from him is a tad thinner than the normal 8-ply, so 700 grams is not enough. Now, how I come up with that figure was because normally I would use roughly between 700 and 900. Then I thought, oh, wait a minute, it's a boxy, so it's a little bit loose. So would it need that extra? No. No, Franca, the wonderful Tom does have a partner. And plus I can't do those things. I'm in pain. That's the excuse I'll use. The way I came up with it was, It is boxy, so it's quite wide. Like I got to the finish of this part of it, and you can see there's a really big dip here. We're going to be putting a ribbing there. So you're going to be learning how to do a ribbing. So it is a boxy, so it's supposed to be big. Might be a little bit too big for me anyway. Maybe if I cut off at two stitches on the side, I would have saved myself, 50 stitches. But then it doesn't make a difference really. Makes a little bit of a difference, but we still need more. So yours truly, some of it's come undone here. Played with the arm, one of the sleeves. So there you go. What to do, huh? What to do? We'll probably need up to 900. I'm actually, hopefully, I spoke to Tom and hopefully he's got 3 skeins there for me on Sunday. And I will probably purchase 3 more skeins. So I've got 1,000 grams, which is a lot of money for a jumper. Will the color match if you get more? I spoke to Tom. That's what I spoke to him about, actually, Kiki. I said, when I came for the interview, you had a certain dye lot. Do you still have it? He says, I have leftovers of that batch, which is fantastic. So I said, can I purchase it? He said, sure, no worries. I'll see you on the weekend. I thought, oh, what's happening on the weekend? Oops. Yours truly did not remember. So there you go. I will be there. I know, right? I was just sweating over it all week thinking, oh, I'm going to have to tell my subscribers I have to cancel the jumper and make something small like a little vest. I was so scared to come online and tell you guys. And then late last night, I thought, forget it. I'm going to message Tom and see if I can get the extra 2 skeins, I said. And then I turned around and said, yeah, I think I'll come on the weekend and buy 3 skeins from you, just in case. Whatever's left, I can make a beanie, or we could do something else. It's no big deal. We could do something on the channel. So that's what I said to myself, and I thought, that's great. So he said, yeah, no worries, I'll see you on the weekend. So hopefully tomorrow at lunchtime, midday, while I'm there, he will have 3 perfect skeins for me to take home. So I just thought I'd give you a heads up, which is a reason why I haven't really, part of the reason why I haven't uploaded the tutorial. The other reason is I just didn't want to record until I was really sure. And it was pointless recording for hours and editing and then realizing, oh, well, we're going to have to change the whole thing and turn it into a vest. Didn't make sense. So I held out the recording anyways. Problem with doing that is busy all weekend, as you do, especially tomorrow. Go, Mary, go, Mary, Mary, go, go. I know, right? Busy all weekend, especially tomorrow, with heading off to the craft market there. And also I have my tooth being done on Monday. So probably Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be out of it anyway. So I probably won't get anything done till Wednesday or Thursday. And even then, I can't even guarantee it. But definitely by Friday, I'll have everything sorted out. Crochet Every Day with Judy. Hi, Mary. First time, one of your lives. Welcome, Crochet Every Day with the lovely Judy. I don't know who you are, but it's lovely to have you here. Are you an Australian or are you an overseas? Not that it makes a difference. Just that I'd like to say welcome to the Melbourne community here in Glenroy of Melbourne. So there you go, guys. Head over to Coburg Town Hall. Before you do, though, you must book the tickets online. Only it's you're not paying for anything. What you're doing is you're booking the time slot, because our life that we're living at the moment, there's no normality, right? So you've got to book a time slot. There's plenty of time slots left, plenty. I think the only time slot missing is 10 o'clock this morning. And the reason was because obviously people want to get in real quickly to get what they want, because they don't want to miss out. And I get it. But if I just talk to Tom from Tandy, he'll put those 3 skeins aside for me and everybody will be happy. But I'm still going to go and check out the other stores. I want to check out some hand dyers, yarn dyers. I don't keep saying hand dye, yarn dyers. And I want to check out some of the farm. I'm assuming Tom's not the only farmer there. Some of the other farm stores there as well, and have a chat with them about the channel as well, and see if they're interested in an interview in the future. It's possible, and maybe we can revisit Tom again in the future as well. So it's all good. It's all exciting stuff. So I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to be there at 12 p.m. Yay, very excited. Now let's go back. I've been missing everything. Judy says she's from New Mexico, USA. Oh, welcome to Melbourne, Australia. Do you do live shows at regular times? Yes, I do, Jody. Melody, I do my lives at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time every Saturday, and 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time every Wednesday. You need to check the time zone in your area, but those are the time zones here in Melbourne. All right. So currently it's what, 10:21, right? Go back 20 minutes. Start from that time. That is the time I'll be here every Saturday, unless of course there's an emergency or something comes up. Mary, no hurry with the tutorial. You need to rest after you have your test. I know, right? I'm really not looking forward to it, Franca. Oh, I really don't want to do it. But, you know, it's a part of it all. And either I do it or I do like 3,500 worth of root canals. And I can justify that. You can get a whole new tooth for that. Less even. Welcome Crochet Every Day with Judy, a big sister. Yes, Teresa. For those of you who don't know, Teresa is in the house. She is my big sister. And she looks after me. Oh, it's buffering. Oh, I don't know if that's me or if that's you guys. I hope it's not me, because if it's me and I get cut off, I'll go back on again. If I get cut off, guys, I will book myself back on again and I'll have to use data. Not that I'm looking forward to that. We have had quite a bit of rain. When we have rain around here, the day later, all the internet, everything plays up, the phone line dies, everything goes berserk. I don't know why. It's one of those things. But it gets sorted out. That's yours, plant mix. Okay, so you're okay, Kiki. Okay, that's good. 8 p.m. Not that that's good for plant mix. Sorry, plant mix. My time. What was the other time? It was 4 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoons. That one, Melody, I'm still doing, but I'm thinking, my subscriber's going to hate me. I'm thinking of maybe not doing so much. Oh, we'll keep it there for now. Teresa, big sis, love you. Oh, someone has to love me and love her. Must be Franca. I think it's my end. Yeah, it must be your end, because no one else seems to have a problem with. It's going to be raining all weekend. Oh, I know. Not looking forward to it. I'm impressed. We've got through more business in the first 20 minutes of this live than we did the entire live last week. That was hilarious, Marty. That was one of those lives that just blew me away in so many ways. If you did not see last Saturday's live, guys, you must go and watch it just for the sake of seeing the chaos, but the funny chaos that happened in that. Well, it wasn't really chaos, was it, Marty? It was a lot of fun. Marty came up with all these one-liners, these puns that just blew me away. I was in fits laughing. And then we had a visit from the lovely oh my gosh, my brain. Bago Day, Crystal from Bago Day. We had a lovely visit from her as well. So I was blown away by that visit. She did a lovely super chat as well. She was just marvelous. Hello. Oh, Grady D. Hello from North Carolina. Welcome, 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 welcome. Sorry, I'm lurking while I drive home from work. Oh, stay focused on the road though, dear. Katie, we want you all in one piece because we need to put the whole piece in the corner, not bits of you. So stay safe and keep your eyes on the road. Just listen to my big mouth in the background. Guys, as Marty says, we've got through some of our business. Let's get through some more. So you know about the jumper, but I haven't given you the name. Only messaging at red lights. No messaging. Keep your eyes on the road, Katie. I started watching Crystal. Thanks for her info. Look, I'm blown away by her. She's simply just she's just so, how can I explain it? There's no fake. She's just her. What you see is what you get. She does gorgeous tutorials. She's like the giveaway champion, queen of all giveaways, yeah. And it's just perfect. She's just lovely. She talks fast, a bit like me. I'm faster than anyone I know. Katie, put the phone down and be careful. That's correct. We want her to be safe. That's illegal, Katie. Not allowed because, hang on, where are we? To touch your phone at all. No, it's illegal here in Australia. I don't know about overseas. Please be, that's right, pay attention. We all love you, Katie. We want you safe. We want you safe. We want you safe. So there we go. So much to discuss today. So much. And I'm trying to ram it all in because I know my daughter will be here roughly around 11:30ish. Maybe, if she, doesn't get traffic along the way. It's a big drive from where she is. Probably about a 50-minute drive from where she lives to here. So there you go. Safe her leave. I'm not sure what you mean there. All right. Now, okay, let's get down to other kinds of business. For those of you who didn't know, well, you probably don't know because I've never really brought it up. When I'm not feeling well, Frances, come on, Frances with an E. Tell Frances hi for everyone. Oh, I will. Oh, she loves being on the channel. If you don't know me, which a lot of people do think they know me, but there's a little bit about me that they don't know, and that is when I'm not well, I don't work on jobs I'm supposed to work on. Crystal Bago Day is the best. She pops into my lives once in a while, and also some of my fellow podcasters. That's lovely. She is gorgeous. I love her to pieces. And as you all know, she's my #1 on my top 10 crochet channels. So there you go. Yeah, Frances with an E. Frances with an I is the boy. Frances with an E is the girl. And I'm pretty sure she's a girl. Well, last time I looked, she was, which is like, 30 years ago. Maybe not 30. She's not that old. Completely stopped it being safe. Yes. Pinky promise. Yeah. Sure. Also, not illegal while stopping here. Is that right? We're not even allowed to have a phone in our hands, period, here when we're driving. But there you go. I use my phone to navigate as well. Like I use it. I think it's Google Nav. I don't even know what navigation it is. I just press it and it tells me where to go. And there's a lot of people that does tell me where to go, but I just tell them where to go. Now, getting back to business. For those of you who don't know, when I am not well, I do my own thing. And when I say my own thing, I end up coming up with 3 new projects by accident, as you do. Okay, you can if you're not driving. I use when I'm parked. Apparently, there was another fella who used it while he was parked, and he got a fine because his seatbelt was on, so it looked like he was about to drive. It is illegal, but people don't care. Well, there you go. Like anything, Franca, there's always the normal who care and the rest who think that they're above everybody else, which, well, that's everywhere. Before we go on, guys, I didn't give you the name of the jumper. And I've called it, it's one word. Okay, are you ready? It's called Treble berry jumper. Treble berry for the fact that it's a dark berry looking yarn or brownie red kind of yarn. And the fact that we are using trebles in the front loop and the back loops. Plus we are doing a row of single crochet as well. But I thought, why not call it what I think it looks like? So it's a berry colour and we're doing trebles. So I used one word, treble berry jumper, and I think that's gorgeous. I think I've heard that before on another site. No, what you've heard is something different. But because I looked it up. Before I give a name to my own stuff, I look up everything and I go to every angle. And there is another one that's very similar. It might be treble, spaced, berry, and I'm getting all sorts of nasty things here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of that, but that's a good thing. Did you get tears in your eyes when back? I did. It was a very emotional day, Plant Mix. It was a very emotional day. So the word treble, some people use it as treble and then berry. Mine's actually one word. It's a treble berry. That's the name of it. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Karen. You keep asking me, Frank, all right? I look after all that. It's all right. I did. Plant Mix, very emotional, very, very emotional. But, it was a good emotion, okay? And it couldn't have happened at the right time because I was in such a bad way that month anyway. I was in so much pain. I wasn't sure if it was 1 tooth or 5 of them or 6. So I was really nervous and really anxious and was very worried. And then she got on and she made me really smile. And it was great to see that happen. And yes, it was a very emotional moment. And I'm not going to get emotional now because I got too much to talk about. I'm very busy. All right. So the jumper is called Trebleberry Jumper. We will be using the Tandy yarn. I will be taking it with me tomorrow to show Tom how it's working out. Sure, I can walk in with half a jumper. I won't walk in with the yarn, but I'll walk in with half of it. So they can have a look at it. So I can show Tom how it works up. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see it. And that's that. Now, have I talked about everything? I don't know. I've got so much to discuss. What? Okay. The other thing I was talking before about was, yes, I do strange things when I'm not well. They're crochet related still. It's always crochet related, always crochet related. And one of them was something that I thought I would show you because I'm going to be wearing this at the Australian Wool and Sheep Show here in Bendigo, not here, but in Bendigo in July. And I'm wearing 3 of them. I'm wearing the Bendigo jumper. I'm sorry, let's try that again. The Tandy, or should I say the Treble berry jumper. I'll be wearing that on one of the days, so either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I'll be wearing something that I'm creating new that you would have seen in the picture there in the front. There's a whole lot of squares happening, a whole lot of granny squares. Yay. Be careful, you might say that. You might say that. Oh, that looks good. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, I have to fix it. This is why I play with things before I design. And that's one of the sleeves. Now, I have to fix that part there. Yes. Just to sort it out so it doesn't look that bad. Now, it's one of the sleeves, so it'll look like that. So I've still got another 4 granny squares to go there to add to the sleeve. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Yes, and the whole jumper, it will be a jumper. It's not going to be a free tutorial on YouTube, I'm afraid, but it will be a paid pattern coming out probably months or months after, maybe in October or something. It will be a while because I've got to get it tested. I've only designed it to suit my body right now. Later I need to get it tested for other sizes. Okay, so that's coming. It's coming, but I'm wearing that. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Also home now. I'm so glad you're home and safe. We're all glad about that, Katie. So yeah, that is actually something I'm creating for the Wool and Sheep Show for myself to wear. Apparently it's freezing in that place. I mean, it's indoors, I think. It might even be outdoors. I don't even know. We can breathe now. I know we can all breathe. We're so worried about you, Katie. And there's that one. There's the Tandy jumper, which I keep calling it that. It's called the Treble berry jumper. Get it right. Appreciate all the concern. The Treble berry jumper. And also there's another one that I'm making, just plain granny squares in the round, in the round, in the round, in the round. No, it's not. It's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, front, and then up, down, up, down, up, down, back. Not granny squares, granny stitch. And then I'm going to add some sleeves, very much like that, but just one colour. So it'll be a granny top, just one colour. I'll be wearing them all over some sort of top, skivvy, shirt, blouse, whatever. And that way I'll keep warm on the week and I will have something else to show off on the stand when I'm there. The other thing I'm creating, which I talked about, and I don't know if I talked about, I think I did, is the letters WOW crochet, W-O-W, really big, and crochet, a little bit smaller because you might be able to fit it on my jeans. Yes, I'm creating the letters, sewing them to my jeans. I will be walking around with WOW crochet on the front of my jeans and WOW crochet on the back of my jeans. So if you don't find me but see that person walking around, that's me. Follow me. Oh, not to the house, but follow me to the stall. I don't want you to follow me. That's stalking, right? Follow me to the stall and you will see some of the items that you can purchase. And I thought about that. Oh, what I did see once, and I want to do it for the channel. I want to grab an old pair of jeans and cut, let's say, I don't want my leg up so high. Let's say the bottom part of it, right? Cut the bottom part of it outwards and then crochet a triangle in there, giving it a flare 70s look. Are you doing the giant crochet hook? I still want to do that. I have to think about that. Oh, it's all about time. I really want to do my projects and get them in bags with the yarn. So that way I can have them ready. If I get time towards the end or the last few weeks, then I'll consider it. If I don't, I'm not going to stress about it. It's not something that's on my list. You're going hippie. Yeah, I want to play with the jeans and I want to do it as a tutorial here on WOW Crochet Designs. Just cutting your jeans, splitting them, crocheting a triangle, attaching it to your bottom of your jeans, and you've got yourselves a 70s retro look. an old-fashioned look, if you will, but it's attached to your modern jeans, so you're going to look fab. I hope you're going to look fab, because that's what I want to do. I won't be doing it to the jeans that I'll be wearing at the show in July, because for two reasons. I'm putting Wow Crochet Designs on 3 of my jeans, so that I've got one pair to wear every day. The black ones, the blue ones, and the kind of in-betweeny colour ones. In-betweeny, can I use that word? And so there you go. Here for all that. I know you are. What you need, Franca. Oh, I missed something. What have I missed? I've missed a lot of the chat. I do apologise here. Take your thermals. Yes, I know, Karen. I've been told it's very cold there. Brilliant advertising. Yes, it's a bit of fun advertising. Not so much brilliant. Oh, it is. It's brilliant. But it's a bit of fun advertising. Are you doing the giant crochet? Oh, we would have got that one already. They're going hippie. Got that one. Them were the days. I know they were. Someone needs to buy me something. Franca wants something for free. I'm here for all that, of course. What you need, Franca? What do you need? Oh, look at that. Bonnie was going to do it. I wore flares in the 70s. Yeah, Teresa did. Plant Mix says nice. So these are all different things that I think about. And while I'm sitting unwell, weird stuff comes to my brain. Oh my God, this is exciting. I can't wait to learn to add crochet to jeans. And it's not just that. I will probably do some letters and then add them onto the jeans as well, just for fun. And I think it's not now. It's going to be a while, because it wasn't on my to-do list. I didn't plan this. See, this is what happens sometimes especially when I'm not well. I should be sick every day. No, that's not, knock on wood. No, I haven't got any wood. Oh! When I'm not well, the brain runs weirdly, and it thinks up stuff that just blows my mind when I'm thinking it, let alone if anybody else thinks it. I will give the money for it, not for free. Franca, we'll see. We'll see what we can get you. Your shelves are made of wool. Yeah, I did my shelves up a little bit this week, guys. You may have noticed this mess still hasn't been sorted. You know why this is not sorted? I have trouble trying to stack Bendigo wool, because it's made like that. See, these are made long. It's easy to stack them on the shelves. But see Bendigo wool right there? As much as I love using Bendigo wool, I have trouble stacking it. So I'm trying to shove that bag. If I walk past that area, that bag is likely to fall. There must be another way that I can store that. Maybe though they can be stored. I'm trying to get my hand there. They can be stored in the middle. I just want the middle. That middle area is for new yarn that's just arrived. So that middle there, you will see, whenever you see that gone, there's a whole lot of new yarn that's just come in. But usually it doesn't come in that quickly. I still have to bag these ones that my son put up, that he was such a good boy. He actually put them on this shelf, and I moved them to the next, so that I can get the yarn that was on here over here. It's like a circle. It's a vicious circle. And then if it gets too busy, too much, I'll just do a giveaway, as I do. What? Yes, I do. Thank you. Karen is saying hello to Guy and Sally. So there you go, guys. This is what's happening here over the next few weeks. On maybe not Wednesday, but maybe next Saturday, I'll be able to show you that jumper. I reckon I'll have that done, because while I'm sick, I don't do anything else. I just, as I mentioned to another subscriber earlier, I curl up like a ball on the couch and do absolutely nothing. That Bendigo shouldn't fall. It will, it can, and it will. Because I've walked past it many times and it's fallen. So I've had to put it back up again. Whose birthday? Oh, I missed the birthday. Whose birthday is it? Oh, I forgot. It's already trying to tell me how my birthday is going so far. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. I'm not a good singer, I'm sorry. I can do the dance for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Katie for tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. That's the best I can do, Katie, sorry. I'm no Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday, Miss President. Oh, that's funny, Miss. Happy birthday, Katie. I think you should have a really good day tomorrow. And I really think that, you know what? I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have a good day because I'm going to Coburg Town Hall. And that goodness just blows over to all my subscribers. So you're all going to have a good day. Oh, not fabulous, Katie. It's a really bad song. I mean, it's a good song. I just can't sing it. I had a dog once. Her name was Honey. She used to howl every time I sang that song. Every time I sang it. Bark and howl and carry on. Every time we sang Happy Birthday. It was one of those things. But happy birthday for tomorrow. Sending you lots of good vibes and hope you have a wonderful day. I may forget tomorrow to do it via Messenger or via chat or anything. So have a good day in advance just in case I forget. Especially tomorrow. It's a very big day for me. I get to go to the Comic Town Hall and see all the lovely stalls. I promise not to buy much. You thought I was going to say nothing. Let's get serious. Now, we're getting back to business. Did you sing it to the doggle? She just barked and howled every time we sang it. Always. I don't know. Maybe because she just got sick of hearing it because there's so many, family members. We kept singing it. She or who wanted to sing She was a she, yeah. She was cute. Are you allowed to video yourself arriving during leaving Cabin Town Hall and perhaps load it up on YouTube? That I have to be careful of. The legal issues around it, like other people may not want their face in there. So I would have to do it in a corner somewhere or by myself, which doesn't make any sense. Which is really quite pointless. So I actually am going to be having a chat with the ladies running it. The ladies running it are the Hand Knit and Crochet Guild Victoria. Now, Melbourne, I'm not sure. Maybe it's Victoria. It's Victoria because they're usually, with the country as well. They, I'm going to have a chat with them tomorrow. They actually stand at the door and take the tickets or, whatever else they take. And I'm going to have a chat with them for maybe next year's, stalls, see how we go. No faces required, just the crafty side of things. That, again, is hard because when you're crocheting, let's try recording. Hello. Crochet on the front. When you're recording, you've got to be careful. The tables are at a certain height level. There are children there. I've just got to be really careful. I'd have to come home. I would have to edit it before even uploading it. So I couldn't do it live. It would be too hard to police it live. Like, it would be too hard to manage it. And getting home and editing, that takes the editing takes like forever. So there you go. Every time I would sing in the car, my son, niece, nephew would say, "Stop, please, you can't sing." Don't worry about it, Franco. I'll sing louder. That's funny. Would have also, I didn't mean it live. No, I could do that as a video for next week. Yes, Teresa, I could do that. That could be part of a first Thursday, maybe for next month. I'm going to skip the first Thursday this month because obviously the first Thursday I was sick. We've passed the second Thursday and it's just getting way out of control. I can't call it first Thursday anymore. So I'm going to skip it and pop it in for next month's Thursday, June, which is a real, it's going to be a really big one. And also an even bigger one in July so that we can talk about our craft market going on in Bendigo, or our craft stall going in Bendigo. So there you go. So that's all the excitement I have. There's a lot of other information that I have. They're very minimal. I don't really think I'll put that in. No, I don't even worry about that. Yeah, only one upload this week, guys, which was the kittens in a row. Kittens in a row. They're gorgeous upside down. Hello, Mary. There you go. If you haven't seen Kittens in a Row, that was swatch number 10. And we also had this upload 2 weeks ago, and that was only the one upload as well. At the moment, there's only one upload a week, only because, as you know, I'm not feeling well, but it's starting to soothe a little bit. So obviously the infection is coming down, which is a good thing. So by Monday, I'll be ready to do the work on it and clear it off and just, throw it in the bin. I like that, throw it in the bin. Oh, now I've got itchy. I've picked up something. I think it's the Kittens in a Row. Oh my gosh, here we go. Now I'm in trouble. So it must be this yarn. Oh gosh, I can't wear that yarn, can I? Uh-oh. Okay, so, oh, Mitchie, now we're all in trouble. You love the stitch, the kitten stitch. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Good morning, slept in. Oh, that's all right. Being sick with a head. I know you've been sick. You did mention that. I hope you're feeling better. Haven't we all been sick, Margaret? It's so cute, yes. You did your Kittens in a Row today. That's lovely, Jodie. Can't wait to see it. Love the Kittens Row swatch, but having real trouble with sizing. I've had to frog it so many times. Look, Marty, this is what the trouble I had. If you are really worried, take off, is it too big or is it too small? If it's too big, let me start here. If it's too big, take off the 1 double crochet at the beginning and the end of each row. If it's too small, add another one. If it's kind of only a little bit too small, don't stretch. We will stretch don't stress. Don't stretch. Don't stress. Don't stress. We will stretch the living daylights out of that swatch. We will wash and block and stretch it to the smithereens. Yeah. So don't stress too much. I can't believe I said that. You're so fast, I lost track. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been doing for so many years. Yeah. Okay. So Marty, if you know, play with it a little bit. I wonder how we are joining them all together. You'll find out. The reason is I don't know. You like that plant mix? I have 2 ideas. No, I have 3 ideas. One was the sewing, which I thought, yuck. The other one was, like that, yuck. The other one was, there's 2 other ways. One was to single crochet them together. The other one was to do another single crochet slip stitch kind of thing. It's a little tricky for newbies, so I don't know whether I'll do that. There was another way, which I'll just do like a crisscross thing kind of thing, but then I didn't really like that. So let me play with the joins. Like I said, I haven't decided. It's one of those things I never know until 10 minutes before I start recording. You like that one, plant mix? What? She's thinking, what? That is not even normal. I know, but because I know so many different joins, they don't come to me until I sit down and start playing. It's like when someone says, can you do this stitch for me? I think, I don't know. Let's find out what the stitch is first. And then it comes to me. I have to sit and really focus, think about it, play. Oh, I know the stitch. It's one of those things. So I've got to be careful when I'm doing the the wool and sheep show over in Bendigo. So I'll be doing some teaching there. So I've got to make sure I scrap up, on all my stitches to remember. All right. I think because it's new stitch, especially the big double crochet, it's a bit daunting, that one. I'm overcompensating and my tension is very loose. Okay, here's a good one. Just need to tighten up. Forget the tension. Well, you do need to tighten up that stitch, otherwise it looks a bit weird. But if your tension is loose, you can take off the chain 3 on the first part of the row and then move it over to just 1 chain 3, or take off 1 double crochet, take off another double crochet on the other end. So you're taking off 1 chain, 2 chains. Okay, so you're taking off 2 chains, the starting chains. I'm sorry, I'll make you start again. I'm sorry. And then you keep going, because this is how it took me so long to get it right for my yarn that I had. So it's all about trial and error. If it's only a little tiny bit, don't stretch. What we're going, I keep saying stretch, don't stress. Hello. There's nothing in there today. What we're going to do at the end is we're going to get the largest piece we made that might have been accidentally bigger than the other ones. And we're going to stretch them all to measure that large piece while we're washing and blocking. Okay. We will work it out. It will work. Trust me. Do you know what color? Yes, I'm using the white, which is, if I can find, oh, here it is. I'm using the white to join. Pure white. It is a real white. Okay, it is a real white. So it will highlight all of your other colours being a white. So you probably notice I haven't used much of the white. I don't think I've used any of the white at all on any of the pieces. I've used a cream and a beige and a light beige and all that stuff. So there you go. Don't apologise. Your work is so beautiful. Oh, yes. Bonnie really does do some good work. Kind of looks like a zipper. Okay. Have to serve dinner, leave. Oh, okay. I will see you next time, Judy. Thanks for joining in. Lovely to meet you too. Lovely to meet you too. Can't remember its name. Okay. I have to play with it. Thanks, Mary. All good practice. Yes, it's good practice, Martin. It certainly is. By practicing with that, you're improving on your tension when you're working. Okay, so that's what you do. It's all trial and error. Never give up that. Yeah. Nice. White goes with everything. Yes, it does. Stop the presses. Mary is a little stretched out. Presses. I'm not sure what you mean there, Teresa. Are you sure it's just water in that glass? Franca, I'm on a little bit of a high because I'm in a hurry to get out. Because I'm trying to rush it all in. The white will make it stand out. It'll make it jump, absolutely, which is normal. Knitter Girl, hello, welcome, welcome. Everyone say goodbye to Judy. Welcome, Knitter Girl. So that's what's happening over the next week. That's what's been happening over the past week. And I do have a little message here. Let's check that one out. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Let's get rid of it. There's nothing to do with me. I was just seeing if my daughter messaged me. She probably did, but anyway, that's that. Next week, you will be getting the Treble Berry jumper. It will come. It may not come till the end of the week, depending. I shouldn't say next week it'll come because we don't know what's going to happen with my mouth. I might have a side effect. I might end up being in pain so much. I might, I don't know. Let's hope that it's all over. And from last time, from memory, the last time I did this, I think a day and a half I was fine after that. Once that was gone, because, these back ones are really playing up. Once the back one was gone, a day and a half later, I was a little bit of pain on one side and thought, oh, there's another one. But then that cleared and it was fine. So I think once it's gone, things will start to settle. Oh, I hope things will start to settle. I hope there's not more than one tooth. So there you go. You know that you need to look after yourself. Yes. Just join. Have you guys made 10 swatches for a project? Yes, we have, Melody. It's called the Swatch Blanket of 2021. I have popped the link to that in one of my community messages there. In the last video, you will see swatch number 10. If you start swatch number 10, there'll be a little triangle that has a description box. Click on that triangle, go down, and there will be a playlist of all the swatches. Click on the playlist and you'll find swatch 1 all the way up to swatch 10. You've got a long time before we put them together because this is not happening now. We're going to be putting them together around November and making the blanket for the end of the year. Okay, so we're only doing 2 or 3 swatches a month. In fact, I'm going to hold out before I do swatch 11, which is going to take a long time before I do swatch 11. We've got too many big projects at the moment. We're up to date, so I'm not too stressed. In fact, we're way ahead of ourselves with the swatches. Only because if I get real busy, I do a swatch because it's quick and easy to create and upload and edit and upload and all that jazz instead of doing a full jumper. So there you go. But yeah, check it out. Have a look in our community section or the very last video that I put up. Okay, not the live, the video of that, which is swatch 10, kittens in a row. It's called Kittens in a Row. In that video, you've got a little triangle thing where you go down, get into the description box, find the playlist, click on the playlist and work from 1 to 10. Or you can just work backwards. It doesn't really matter how you do them. They're full tutorials to teach you how to do them. The join as you go will be a little different than what you see here. And there will be a border row. And I'm thinking because these pieces are relatively large, because there's so much color, maybe, just maybe, we might just do like 2 tiny little border rows. But let me play with it. You know me, I end up doing something weird and wonderful. But I still have to keep it simple for our newbies because there's lots of new people joining and this is all about learning new stitches. The idea of doing a swatch blanket is all about learning new stitches. Now let's go way back. Here we go, Knitter Girl. Yes, we said hello. I do think the dancing paid off. Those colors look great. Yes, they do. And in actual fact, let me talk to you about those in a minute. Yes, you have plenty of time to catch up. Plenty of time. Plenty. I won't be doing another swatch. I think I won't be doing another swatch for at least another 4 weeks. Seriously. Maybe 3 weeks to the earliest. Yeah. Are you keeping all the swatches in a box? Because that's what I'm going to do with mine. Yes, we have a tub. I haven't got this one in a tub because I brought it out to show you on Wednesday and today. But I have a tub. I've done that in the very first tutorial of this piece. The only thing I did do is take the crochet hook out of that tub. Biggest mistake, because I do have lots of 5mm hooks, but I took it out because I couldn't find my other ones, and now I can't find that one. But it'll be here. That's what happens when you do the wrong thing. In the tub, in that first tutorial, you learn about popping everything in a tub. You learn about putting the hook, the crochet hook, the needle, and the scissors I don't think I'll put the measuring tape. I might have, I can't remember. If you haven't, pop a measuring tape in there, because we measure every swatch we do to be 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters or 8-inch squares. Do you recommend using same brand and weight of yarn? Well, actually, not so much the same brand, but the weight. If you are from Melbourne, Melody, which I don't think you are, but at least the same weight. I'm using a 4-ply weight overseas. I'm sorry, let's start that again. I'm using an 8-ply yarn, which, I'm sorry, let's try that again. Hello, get it right, woman. I'm using a 10-ply yarn, which is a number 4 overseas, or an Aran weight. So you really need to use the Aran weight to make the measurements that you need. I create to make 20 centimeters or 8 inches. So if you don't have the same weight, like Marty's having a lot of trouble getting his to match, and it's only because he's got different tension than mine, and like you guys will have a different tension. So just be wary of that, and measure during and after every time you make a piece. If you find your pieces are like really, really smaller than mine, just leave it. Do a row of single crochet on all of them, and that's that. I can't think of anything else, because everybody's saying, but mine's a bit too big, mine's a bit too small, mine's a bit too. Don't stress. Don't stress. If one is too big, we will squeeze. Let's try stretch. I am confused today, aren't I? We will stretch all of them to make that size that's too big. But don't make it too big. It's only a little tiny, only a little bit. Do you know what the next swatch will be? Yes, it is going to be the log cabin swatch, which we've already chosen yarn for, which I'll talk in a minute. Thank you, Bonnie. Sorry I'm so late. Hello, Mary. Hello, Paula. That's okay. Okay, I've heard that stitch, but not sure how to do that. It's not too difficult, plant mix. It's just, you know, it's got to be wary of sizes, measurements. We'll work it out. And about the colouring of this one, we did not choose this colour up the top. No, we chose 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I found that I was going to do was pop that blue one up the top. But because the blue, at the start of your work, you only do 2 rows for the kittens in a row. Every other section is 3 rows. It did look a bit odd. So I figured if I put another colour up the top, and I ended up pulling this one out of our log cabin colours, that we chose as well, which I'll put back in there, because I liked the look of that colour with that pink, if that makes any sense. Yeah, you'll learn a new one. That's right. It's all the reason we're doing the swatches is to learn new stitches. Now, if by any chance you are so new at crochet and you are struggling with these really, some of them are complicated, these stitches, okay, some of them can be complicated, you are most welcome to do 2 swatches of your granny stitch, or 2 swatches of your double crochets, or 2 swatches of your half doubles, whatever. You are welcome to do something simple to help you out so you don't get too stressed. And that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to do all those fancy stitches. These are here. It's just as a starting point to people who know their limits, yeah, who know what they can crochet. Now, odd colour amount makes it balanced. Yes, I know. Good call. It's called, what is it called? Fibonacci method. I know a big word. Wow. I know something that's really odd. Oh, Fibonacci. Look it up. Fibonacci method, it's called. Very difficult to muck around with. For me, it was. It was all about numbers and, you know, colours. Good call. It looks good, Mary. Thank you. Have we already done a honeycomb stitch? No. Good news this week, scan showed no spread. Oh, that's wonderful news, Paula. That's fantastic news. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. What did you say, plant mix? The honeycomb stitch? No. I don't think I even know that one. I might know when I see it. Like I said, there are things that I know of and just forget. And until I have a look at it, oh, is that all it is? Well, that's an odd one. I don't think I've even heard of that one. I might have heard it in the past. I might have heard you guys talk about it, because I don't know what it is. I don't know. You've got to be careful, because if these stitches, someone's personal stitches, I'm not allowed to do them on YouTube without their okay. So there you go. All right. Look, let me look that up and let you know, plant mix. I will see if I can do it. If it's someone's personal stitch, I can't do it. But if it's all over the web, then I can do it. Yes? All right. that's the exciting thing so far. We've tried to, I did a good job. I know I made a lot of mistakes, but I rammed it all in within 54 minutes. I still want to keep talking. I just wanted to make sure I got the important stuff out the way so you guys knew what was happening. I do like to get that sort of stuff out the way within the hour because not a lot of people can watch our live for more than an hour. It's a bit hard for some people to sit there and just watch. They have lives. It's very busy, especially here in Melbourne. 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning is a very busy time. People are going shopping. They're, you know, dropping people off at, you know, ballets and dance classes and all sorts of weird things. And so a lot of people can't make it. And what they do is they just watch in between. So I try to ram the important information. I'll be there in 45. Okay, so my daughter's running late anyway. So it doesn't matter. That's all right. Got another 45 minutes up our sleeves, guys. Woohoo! We got 45 minutes to play with. All right. So there you go. Now, the other thing I wanted to let you know is by today week, I will have that jumper for Bendigo complete. And I hope to have it complete because I've already done 55 squares. I need 90 altogether. It doesn't take too long to make the squares. What does take long is this join as you go. I use a join as you go. And actually the first join as you go that I did in the blanket, which was 2 or 3 years ago, I've changed it now because I like this one better. I had to play with it. And this is what happens. This is, Marty, this is something you might come across as you get a little bit further into your crochet. You start off doing things the way Mary does it, or the way Jane does it, or the way Phil does it, or the way Bob does it, whatever, right? Then you think, wait a minute, I like Mary's way, but what happens if I do something like this here, just right here in that spot? Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look different? So it's okay to play with your stitches. Once you are a little bit more professional at it, don't do it while you're new, because what happens is if you're not sure about count and stitches and things, it can mess up your whole project. And I've had that done. I thought I was real cocky when I first started designing. Oh, I can do this and I can do that. No, I don't have to be told. And yeah, and I messed up a lot. So just be wary. Lots of things happening all over the place. I'm getting all sorts of weird messages. Naughty, naughty people know I'm online. Message me here if you want to talk. Oh no, don't message that here. I don't want that online. There are some things I don't want online. Okay. All right. I found you because I wanted to do Granny Square shawl. Okay. And I watched your video to learn. That's with the join as you go melody, was it? Okay. That's a really good, I love that join as you go. I have been suffering with depression and so good for me to hear your joy. Oh, thanks, Kerry. I feel good when I know that it's passed on some goodness in more ways than one, especially when I do some of those comedy things that I do, and there is one coming up. This one is going to be totally different, still crochet related. Everything I do will always be crochet related, regardless of whether I'm making, wearing, sleeping. It'll always be crochet related. Just heads up there. Them pills work wonders. My hubby said no. Okay, yes. Paula, such good news. Everybody's happy with Paula's good news. We're all very happy, yes. You have come to the right place. Oh, thanks, Franca. Sometimes I'm amazing. Then I have these weeks where I'm sick as a dog and I can't do anything. That's a terrible saying, sick as a dog. Yeah, I've been playing with my yarn and finding different ways I like to join my granny squares. Well done, guys. And plant mix, by all means, work with it. I say there are never any mistakes in crochet, just new stitches, okay, or just new patterns, just new designs. Thank you, plant mix. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you. Yep, thumbs up, everybody. If you really like what you're hearing today, there's a lot of information we've said today. Give me the thumbs up. It does help me out with all that analytic stuff, and I don't understand it all, but it's supposed to help me out. Good. And oh yeah, that's great. Positive. That's right. That's great. And so there you go. There will be some more comedy coming. It won't be for a while. Hopefully, you know, after Monday, I'll feel that a little bit better. So I'll be able to pop in a bit more fun stuff. And that is a little different. Very different, actually. Something I was supposed to do 2 years ago, and then I kind of need to be out of the house to do. So, oh yeah, it's an outdoor thing. Oh, you're thinking, what is she up to? I have to be not just out of the house, I have to be in different venues to do it. What? You're thinking, what is she doing? You'll find out. Yeah, amazing. Tutorial is fantastic. Look, they are getting there, Franca. I must admit, I have come a long way. When I first started, I was very nervous. If you go back and watch one of my first videos, you'll hear me say, da, 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 and then I stop and think, what was I talking about? A little bit of whispering in the background. What number is that? Is that 2 or 5? Oh, what have I done? Then I'm going to try and edit it. And in the old days, I didn't have an editing package. So the way it worked was I started recording, worked all the way to the end and left in all the ifs, ands, buts, and all those words that you don't want to hear, and different buts, I think they call them. Thanks so much for being encouraging. Yeah, all good, Paula. It's always good to experiment, absolutely, with different looks, textures. I've joined 2 granny square blankets in different ways, of course, Marty. And there will be a new way coming up, I guarantee you. Oh, I love you too, Bonnie. Oh. What are you up to? Yeah, it's a very different look. It's something that I don't know if has been done on YouTube yet. In the crochet world, that is. I'm sure it's been done with other things, but I have not seen it in the crochet world, so I reckon I'm going to be the first. So I want to be in all the right places at all the right times, and I'm not giving away any more information but that. I'm going to get arrested. Oh, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Yeah, much more back to about. I am. It's only because the medication has started working. And fingers crossed, once they do the job on Monday, I will almost be back to myself. Thank you, Jody, for noticing that. She's such a lovely Jody. Oh, she's so lovely. Good idea, Mary. Don't tell. I'm not telling. You'll get it. You'll get it when you get it. If I understand your tutorial, you're a genius. Not always. Sometimes I mess up. Look, there are times like when I went to delete those 2 videos or 3 videos that I wanted to delete and accidentally deleted 30, as you do. When I went to delete those, they were the ones that I thought nobody would learn anything off that, so I have to delete them. And I deleted them and accidentally deleted 30, just for fun, as you do. Probably will. They probably will, Bonnie. Can I come to, if it doesn't interfere with me working, I'll talk to you about that in a minute. If it's new, it'll be known as the Wow Way. I reckon it's going to be a Wow Way. Thank you. That is a good one, Marty. Can I steal that? Can I steal the Wow Way? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, Janet, you're very late. We're almost done here. Almost. But I'll do a quick 5-second thing at the end, as I do when my motor mouth goes. So glad you're more comfortable. Look, as it is, well, Mary's join. As it is, I am a little bit more comfortable. I've got something in my eye. Oh, wait a minute, it's my eyeball. The Wowee. I like Marty's one. Wowee. Doing it the Wow Way. Should make a dance. Oh, I get my son to make me some music. Doing it the Wow Way. What do you reckon, guys? What could I do to myself? How stupid am I? That's my finger in the eye, don't I? I think you mentioned it earlier, Mary. No, I didn't. You want me to mention it, don't you, Franca? There is a new thing coming. It's going to be different. It's going to be funny, if you will. Well, it depends on how you find it funny. You may not find it funny. You may think that was it. That's all she had to offer us. Don't do it, Mary. Mary. I've seen a lot of calendar blankets on YouTube. Will you ever make one? Calendar blankets. You mean not calendar, you mean what's it called? Rowdy Wowdy. Not calendar, what's it called? Temperature blankets, you mean? Or do you mean calendar one where it's done once a month? A bit like us. Temperature, that's what I thought, temperature. Is that what you mean? Happy hookers do it the wow say. Yeah, temperature. I thought about a temperature blanket. If we're going to do a temperature blanket, it'll be 1 month only. So you do like a row every day. And because I find the if you did a big one like 6 months or 4 months, it will just take so many rows and it'll be terrible. Jane and Stitches is doing it. Yeah, a lot of people are doing it. Oh, you mean a calendar one, like a January, February, March one? Well, we're pretty much doing something similar with the swatch blanket. It's very similar, but you're thinking more so the colours of the weather that month. Like if it's a January month here in Melbourne, it's a summer colours. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, all right, I got you. But why not try the Christmas calendar? I thought about the Christmas calendar, maybe something on the cards, Teresa. We were talking about Christmas items last year, myself and a group of crocheters that I do meet occasionally. And I think there was about 2 of them that I met that day. And we were discussing some of the things I could do during our Christmas tutorials, for our Christmas tutorials. So I thought of a Christmas calendar, and I also thought of doing items for the Christmas tree. What do you call them? Decorations. Christmas decorations this year. Instead of doing, like last year and the year before, we did lots of table stuff, like placemats and coasters and things like that. I thought this year we can focus on the Christmas tree, doing something pretty, baubles, yeah, things like that. Ornaments, thank you, for the Christmas tree, plus do a Christmas calendar. And with the Christmas calendar, we can maybe do, I'd have to do like a week's worth in the one tutorial, which would be a bit confusing. Or we could start maybe in September and do a couple of weeks until we get to the end. We'll see. Look, I haven't thought about it. Let me play with it. It was something that I thought about last year, but I knew I didn't want to promote it last year because I knew I wouldn't have had time. But if we plan it this year, we will have time to do both that calendar and the Christmas ornaments. So I did start last year in September, end of September, to do Christmas gear. And guess what? That's exactly what we're going to do this year as well. September's a long way away, but I need to prepare for September. I need to get most of it done before September so that I can have it ready for you in September, if that makes any sense. So there you go. Nothing happens. Only time, I shouldn't say nothing. There are times that I upload things by accident. I'm sitting on the couch, I'm playing with some yarn. I think, oh my gosh, this would be a great tutorial. I head over to the workstation, I start recording, put it in the back burner, wait a couple of weeks, come up with something else, add it to it, make a full tutorial on it, and then I start talking to you about it. That doesn't happen very often. They're on the spur of the moment tutorials. They're ones that I don't ever plan. I don't say, this is how you'll need a 5mm hook, and da, 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 da. I'd have to go back and do that later. And they're the times where I say to you, during the tutorial, you will see that I made a mistake down here somewhere, because I had already recorded that beforehand in a separate section. It's hard to explain, when I was playing with it, and then realized that it was wrong. So I re-recorded the first bit, and that I do often. And you don't see it because it looks like it all marries up. But there are times when I have to re-record things, and that's like the part of this that I don't take too well to. I like giving you the crochet gear. I like doing the crochet stuff, but the editing, the re-records, pre-recording, recording afterwards, and then adding it, it's just not my thing. But it does happen, and it doesn't always happen. Happened with the hexagon blanket, happened with oh gosh, even happened with the kaleidoscope. There was a section in there missing completely. I don't know what I did, so I had to make a small piece and add a little bit. There were so many different situations where things went wrong, and that I had to add later. Okay, a tree skirt. I have 2 skeins of mistletoe to use up. It is red, green, white variegated yarn. Might consider it, Janet. Let me think about it. I don't really understand tree skirts. Oh, is that me? Am I being naughty? I just don't get them. I don't know. Talk to me about tree skirts, guys. Toss me a few ideas as why I should do one. What? They're all thinking, what is wrong with it? Hey, look, the hair's gone flat. Let's fix it up. How's that? Does that look better? Is that better? That's better. Okay. So be good for when Francis, tree skirt, you've not heard of it, plant mix. Yeah, that's why I don't get it. To cover the tree stand. Oh. You put them on the, see, some say on the floor, some say to cover the stand. Is it like yarn bombing? It kind of is plant mix on the tree. I personally don't. Fragger. No, it's not. This is that fluffy that I don't usually do. I usually do that after the shower and it goes nice. And I didn't do it today because I was in a hurry to get here. Once the floor, one the floor and on the floor and stand. So it goes around the floor and around the stand. Is that correct? I like the idea of tree ornaments. Be nice to have some smaller project we can make as gifts. Absolutely, Marty. And we are definitely making baubles. So get excited on that one. That's already on the list. It cleans up the look of the bottom of the tree. It looks pretty. Oh, I don't know. I just can't. Let me think about it, guys. I just don't really get it. Oh, the hair. Yeah, I don't really get tree skirts. I'll have a look at some and think, I try. It's been 2 years in a row I've been thinking about it. I know, terrible. And I think, it's just me. Ornaments are wonderful gifts. We are definitely doing ornaments, so get ready. I already did do a couple about 3 years ago. Might have been 3 years, 2 Christmases ago, possible. And it was like a little lace thing, and you had your little. It was okay. It wasn't anything fancy. It was really small. You could do it with the star. You could do it. Make your star blank. Yeah, no. It's like it's. Look, I know how to make it. I just I don't like them. You think I'm funny to you, Janet? I'm being honest, Janet. This is what it is. A lot of people aren't honest. They just say, "Oh, I can do that. Yes, that's fine. I can do it. I just don't want to." Oh no, it's so terrible. Because I don't like, you know what I don't like? So you put it in your head. But I know other people do. I don't do a tree. It doesn't, hang on. It doesn't mesh with the 18-pound. I love that one. That's funny. We could make some curtains for the windows. Oh, curtains. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Real trees shed their needles, so the skirt helps keep the floor clean. Okay. Tree skirts catch the needles. I gotcha. So I'm with you, Mary. It might take too long to make the curtains. It's going to take like a year to make curtains, plate mix. And I'll talk to you about that in a minute, so you know what I mean. 80-pound pit bull. The curtains would be nice. Let me talk about curtains in a minute. How about Christmas stocking? I am definitely making one. We were supposed to make one last year, Gracie. I'd planned to make one last year. I talked about it. I said possible stocking. And at the end of the year, I said, if we don't get time, we won't make it. And we didn't. But that is on the cards for this year, definitely. Been there, done that. I do not want to know. I won't. Okay, let's talk about the curtains. I don't use rule. Couldn't. Oh, okay. We moved into this place here, and the windows were like this small near the front door. No Venetian blind or drape or curtain would fit there like that. So I tried making my own, but it was really tall, wasn't it? And this is when I was not really careful. And when you put, I'm laughing already. When you put it up, it's okay. But when you're on that side, if there's something wrong with it, you see the little indent or you see a missing stitch, and it looks like someone's staring at you through the hole of the curtain. So I never put it up. And I remember taking it undone and using the thread to create a doily or a tablecloth or something. Can't remember what it is. I think it was like a small tablecloth. And I made 3 little small tablecloths. They're like doily looking things. And I never did it, but it was hilarious because I was okay thinking how cool it looked. Went out the front, came home one day for shopping, and I see this hole. And I'm looking through a hole in my own house. But it was very funny. It was. And so when you're making curtains, if you don't make them properly, if you miss a stitch, extremely noticeable. So repair it. There you go. See the weirdest things that happened to me. Yeah. I can't believe we are talking Christmas. I know, we're only in May. What are we in? May. Hello, Sherry. Hello. We could make a shower scrub. They do shower scrubbies. Lots of shower scrubbies have been done. I did make a soap saver once. That was a while back. Actually, is it still on? Yes, it's on, because I accidentally deleted 30 videos and I'm hoping I didn't delete that one. I have to be careful. I've got to get them all. Look, that's another thing, guys. Heads up, just so that you know, you will see the occasional old video go up. Don't worry about it. You can watch it if you like, just for fun. It's only there so that I can put back into the playlist for the ones that I accidentally deleted. I will mention it on our community board. I will say this afternoon at 2, and it'll probably, I'm thinking maybe popping them up on Sundays. That way it doesn't confuse everyone, because everyone knows I don't upload on Sundays. What yarn do you make a scrubby with? That's interesting, plant mix. With the soap saver, I used a cotton, a thick cotton. You made a scrubby once, did you? What yarn did you use, Franca? Yeah, I would pretty much use a cotton. There must be a yarn you can use. Let me look it up, plant mix. You know what? I'm talking and I'm not putting anything. I'm not rewatching this. There's no way I'm rewatching this. I don't like rewatching myself. I don't mind rewatching one of my tutorials if I've forgotten something, but I don't like rewatching myself. Looking forward to the Christmas. Please, please, please call the playlist Merry Christmas. Or Merry's Christmas. Yeah. Marty's coming up with his one-liners. They have scrubby yarn. They have a scrubby yarn. I don't know if they have it here in Melbourne, Bonnie. I think that's an American thing. I've heard the Americans talk about it. I've not seen any scrubby yarn here. Not here in Melbourne. No. I could be wrong, but let me write it down, because it's something that's on the cards. It'd be, because I've already done a soap save, and it'd be great to have a scrubby as well. And that would be something small and quick and easy for you to make when and here's a little tip, guys. If you are tired and you're making a massive blanket and you're getting tired, you just want to toss it up and forget about it, I don't want to do it anymore, instead of saying that, just put it aside. Do something small like a scrubby, or a scrunchie for your hair. I've got one of those tutorials as well, or whatever, something small that will give you a rest from all the drama you're having with your big blanket. But make sure you keep your hook, your needle, your scissors and your stitches and everything ready, you know, everything marked off so that you know where you are when you get back to it. Yeah. And then you can go back once you're finished. All right. I know that some people on YouTube make, yes, I've seen that, Raz. I'm like, how do they do that? There is a way, plant mix. I've not done it because I don't have a model, and there's no way in this real life that I would ever model anything like that. Not in this life. Not in my lifetime. I don't know if we could use the nylon knitting material. You could. I've seen the scrubby yarn. It feels horrible, which is probably the point. Yes, here's the point. I don't understand the soap savers. I'll talk in a minute about it, Jody. Lion Brand makes scrubby. We don't get a lot of Lion Brand. We get some here, but not a lot. I use cotton. You use cotton too, Franca. Yes. Yeah, do not like the scrubby yarn from Red Heart. It's really rough. It's supposed to be rough, Janet, for that particular reason. Because the idea of a scrubby is to get rid of all your dead skin, if you want to call it that, to loofah yourself up. Yeah. You can get also at Hobby Lobby. We don't have a Hobby Lobby here at Melbourne, Australia. See all these stores you're talking about, Bonnie, they're great for overseas, but we're kind of stuck here. I've used cotton and I was so proud of it. That's good, good. Enough yarn for scrubby. Rough yarn for scrubby. Yeah, gotcha. Plant mix, getting back to you. There is a lady, Luna, what's her name? Luna. She's on my top 10. Maya Luna, she does the whole bra and the underclothing. She does the whole thing. And that's the reason why I watch her channel. I never make any, but I watch it because she makes the most amazing tops. There is a way. It's a lot of work. You've got to use a cotton. You've got to use a tight stitch. So it's real, you know, it's murder on the hands. For someone as young as you who still have nice, good, strong hands, that's okay. But when you're my age and your hands are a bit damaged, we are talking way into even osteoporosis kind of thing, or arthritis. You've got to be really careful with using a really tight stitch with a thick, a tight yarn and that sort of stuff. It really is a lot of murder on the hands. Now let's get back to soap savers for Jody. The idea of a soap saver bag. Okay. Now, in the old days, a soap saver bag was something that you used to keep your soap in hanging up so it was away from dust. And a lot of people used it to wash themselves, almost like a scrubby, right? They were also used it just for looks. So you have a little dangling soap hanging off the soap saver, open up the shelves. They didn't have little shelves in their showers like we do now, where you put the soap, your shampoo and everything. They didn't have racks. They didn't have things like that. So they hung everything in bags, okay, on hooks. They hung everything on hooks, yeah. That was the idea of a soap saver bag in those days. Old days, we're talking really old days. As we progressed, the idea of soap saver bag became something just for good looks, something pretty, something to give as a gift. When you're giving someone a gift, you buy the most precious soap you can buy. Or if you make your own soap, you make it, you crochet the bag or knit it, and you pop your soap in there and you give it as a gift. It's more of it's just a gift kind of thing, right? I don't like the idea of bathing with it because it can carry bacteria. You want to make sure that your soap, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I clean my soap. Does that sound stupid or what? When you have your soap on the bench, when you're cleaning your bench, you're spraying, you're wiping it down with a cloth, you're drying everything up, you take your little, I have a little container like that, and my soap stays in there. I take the soap out, I clean the container, and then I clean the soap and put the soap back, all clean. It keeps hair off your soap. Correct. Absolutely. Okay. Personally, I don't use them on my skin, but I do use them as gifts. So you do that too, Teresa. I know. See, I'm fussy in that area. Two major things that I'm fussy with. I like to have the clean bathroom, toilet, kitchen, right? The second one was food. If my food is this close to being off, it's straight in the bin. I'm so paranoid about it. I'm paranoid about milk. I'm paranoid about bacteria on food. So like before they talked about having to wear masks and everything, when I heard someone sneeze in a supermarket, I would duck and run because I was so paranoid about germs in those days. And this is way before where we are at the moment in our situation, crazy life that we are here. So I was always very pedantic about that area. Messy house I have. It happens. But when it comes to bathroom, toilet and kitchen, those are the three places that need to be clean. That's me being fussy. Has sandpaper hands. Oh, that's no good. Not with the scrubby I found on the skin. Yep. There are also they're good for hanging in wardrobe for a nice scent. Marty, absolutely. I'll talk about that in a minute. I think I'd hang it in a wardrobe to make it smell good. Yes. What a lot of people do is they make the soap saver bag and they don't even put the soap in there. What they do is they put in some sort of incense, some sort of herb things like, I'm trying to think now, I can't think anymore. The purple stuff, what's it called? They put that in there and so you can sleep better at night, keeps away moths. So I've been told, which is a very good thing in our industry. Why not use potpourri? A bit like that. Potpourri. Hate that word. Not the wiry yarn. Potpourri, yes. A bit like that. Now you put inside that, you put the herbs and lavender. That's it, Jody. Thank you. And lavender is really good. Keeps the moths away. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Margaret. Yeah, but we were talking about the scrubby. We got onto scrubbing, then we got onto the soap saver back. Don't know how. I think I did that. I cleaned the soap. I know I cleaned the soap. A bit paranoia, a bit weird, but hey, there's nothing wrong with us, okay? It's everybody else is dirty. What? Look at us, I'm crazy. Just a little bit, maybe. Just a tiny little bit. Shh, don't tell anyone. So yeah, we started with the scrubbies. We got onto the soaps. Anything else we want to get distracted with, guys? I don't like dirty soap. No. Dirty soap means bacteria sitting on it. Seriously. What's the point washing your hands with bacteria and soap? Yeah. I kind of clean the soap. I wash my hands and then wash them again because the outside of the soap. Well, that's right. Absolutely. Lavender is a stress reliever. Also, it is very good to have around. Some people are allergic to lavender. I think, Teresa, I think you're allergic to lavender. I could be wrong. Maybe I got it wrong. And some people love it. I'm going to take off, everyone. Need a nap. So sleepy. Oh, good night. Mix, I'll see you soon. Speaking of which, we have to finish up here as well, guys. But I'll just do a quick rundown. Yes, you are allergic to lavender. Yes, I use liquid soap. Never gets dirty. I don't like liquid soap. I don't think it cleans well. That's just me being fussy. again. Yeah, yep. Have a nap for an hour. Yep, it's daytime where Plant Mix is. She's just having a little nap, a little siesta, if you will. Okay, let's get down to business real quickly. Monday I'm out of action, so forget about it. Tuesday I'll probably be out of action as well. Leftovers from whatever happens to my mouth. Look at my mouth. I'm going to take out the whole mouth and toss it in the bin. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Probably pull the tooth. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm so grumpy about it. But Monday and Tuesday I'm going to be out of action. So possible Wednesday I'll start doing things. So possible Thursday, maybe Friday, you will see the Trebleberry, I nearly forgot, Trebleberry jumper. You will see that coming up this Friday, I hope. Thursday or Friday, one or the other. And if you see that coming up and there's a second video that comes up, it won't be the Trebleberry jumper. It will be one of my old videos that I've, deleted by accident. So don't stress if you see one and say, but I've already done that. What we've already done. That will be something that I'm just going to pop into a playlist, the reason why I'm uploading it. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us today, guys. I dare say I should be okay for Wednesday's live. If not, I will leave a message on our community board. If I can't make the live, I'll leave a message. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me well wishes for this Monday. And I will see everybody next week when we get together again. Yay. Ciao for now, everyone. Have a good week. See you soon.